I got another quick pop quiz for you today. Cranberries, do they grow on the vine in a can or do they grow on the vine in a berry? I'll give you a minute to think about this. Yes, B, berry is the right answer. Can, no. These are on grocery store shelves. That's not what grows when we get cranberries. And me, I don't like a slice of cranberry, all right? I don't like anything that comes out of the can and still looks like the can. And I'm not big on cranberry sauce itself, but I love applesauce. And now today, I'm gonna marry the two of them together. We are going to make a double cranberry applesauce for something different that doesn't come out of the can. Before we go over the stove, I got to make sure I have all my ingredients. I've got my fresh cranberries here. This is about 6 ounces or half of the bag of fresh cranberries. Usually comes in 12 ounces. I've got half a cup of dried, unsweetened cranberries here and 3 decent-sized Granny Smith apples, which have got to be quartered. So I'm going to go ahead and cut around the core of the apple, lay these down, quick cuts across, get this one, boom. I got my diced up apples here on in a pot on the stove, and you're not going to believe how easy this is that you've been buying this stuff in the can all these years. Let me get some heat under there, and we'll go ahead and add our cranberries to that. We'll add our dried cranberries to that. And just to overcome just a little bit more of that tartness, I've got about a 1/4 cup of sugar there that I'm going to put together. No liquid in the pan yet, nothing, because I've got cranberries and apples in here that have a lot of moisture in them. The heat is going to bring all that moisture out, and you'll see how they jump out of the pan and how we start to get a sauce out of it. So we can see this really starts to come together, and the cranberries that have burst and rendered are now like a binding agent for the apples as well. I'm going to cook this a little bit more just to let the apples soften up. All right, now that my apples have all softened up, my double apple cranberry sauce could be finished if I want. Do you like it really, really chunky like that? And you can certainly serve this as a very chunky fruit compote, our double cranberry applesauce. I like mine a little thinner, and that's going to involve the Cuisinart or our immersion blender. So let's take it over to the food processor and make this a little smoother. Now let's see what's going on in here. I went a little overboard on it, but this looks really nice. We can now, if we'd like, add any flavor profile we want. I've got some cinnamon here, and I think for a fall flavor I'll add just a little bit of cinnamon and some allspice as well. I would say just about any spice seasoning that you would put in your apple pie or your pumpkin pie would work really well in the double apple cranberry sauce. Put that on the Cuisinart, mix it back up, and we're done. Maybe what I'll do is garnish it with a cinnamon stick or two, give us the flavor profile, and there's something that you can be proud of that you made yourself, that you didn't see slide out of a can like a creature out of a lagoon. You made double cranberry applesauce, and it's something that the entire family will like. It came from your kitchen. It was very, very easy. Basically putting the ingredients in the pan and waiting for all the moisture to come out and then mashing it up to the consistency that you want. What could be easier?